Hi. Hello, it's me, your favorite flying cube man thing, skeleton. Uh, Whatever. But, hi. It's Archer. Hello. Um, it's been a year, huh? I had this whole entire thing planned for a, big video that kind of fell through the cracks. And so notably, I'm recording this Christmas Eve because I realized I can't get that done. And I don't want to release a whole video like that after Christmas. So I figured I'd at least get something out. You know what I mean? Ideally, this will be after the last video of the year, which is Alnico Smithery, and that one was nice. But I'm basically not scripting this at all. I have a few highlight bullet points I want to talk about, but this is just a rear retrospective thing, I guess. A little highlights reel. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for watching, for whoever you are. If you're a dev, if you're a person who's like, wow, this guy plays cool indie games, or maybe you're just somebody I know, thank you for watching. It means a lot more than I think I could possibly put into words that you enjoy my slap. uh, anyway, let's talk about some highlights for Donk-Zone. So this year was kind of jam-packed with a lot of things. A few of them I have listed here is Gooey and Pigface. Those were absolutely fucking phenomenal. Gooey just because Orson makes really good systems, and Pigface because Tito's doing a fantastic job. And I've been following the development on that on Twitter, and I hope he's doing all right. Hey Tito, if you see this, you're doing good. Keep making your thing. Keep doing it. We covered a lot of chamber stuff. Meat Dev's slowly been cranking out on that, and I wish him nothing but the best, obviously. We covered mouthwashing, which... Dude, mouthwashing was so good. It was so good. I'm so glad I picked it up. Phenomenal fucking game. Fantastic direction. Fantastic. Just... Oh, man. We covered Sunset Devils, which I haven't necessarily been keeping too close with the tabs on that. I should follow up on that. I've been seeing the occasional Twitter post, but that felt really good, too. I mean, good demos feel good. Spoilers. Covered things like web fishing. We had the first travel log video, which I want to do more of those. This sort of pseudo examination slash gameplay slash, I guess, first impression thing. It's like all three video types crammed into one, you know? And I hope to do more of those, but web fishing was basically took over my life for a month. I met lots of cool people playing web fishing, and I'm glad it existed. I'm sad that Dev kind of just... he doesn't seem to have, or at least the desire to work on it. It was probably just a flash in the pan, in my experience, but that's not really that bad of a thing, you know? Fragmented City was also a pretty good one. I'm looking forward to that, just because that scratches my, what's the word? Need for exploration mixed with, like, sad-ish, melancholic world building. I love that stuff. We covered the Zion Expo, which absolutely phenomenal. The Zion, I guess, experience in general, and getting another game, and especially getting to interact with the dev and helping them, like, bug fix for optimization. That felt really good. To know that somebody out there saw it and connected with it in a way that I did. It's like, okay, I guess more like to put something so personal out like that, like, here's how I'm connecting with this art gallery, here's what it means to me, and then have the dev then reach out and, like, I'm happy to have seen that, is like, it's just, it was nice. Lastly, to some surprise, Settle Moon. Settle Moon has been absolutely phenomenal. I keep making a joke with Mineral, well, gotta check my Settle Moon every time we're doing things, and Settle Moon has just almost reawakened my desire to make like a comfy tabletop thing, so we'll see if that goes anywhere, but who knows. Settle Moon does, if you see this, you did a phenomenal job. But yeah, it had a lot of things happen this year. It had, it's mostly a blur, I guess, and that's kind of partially the reason I wanted to make this retrospective thing, even if it's just a scattered bullet point, is, for those of you who don't know, which I kind of go on and on about it, but, I lost my dad in June, and that was rough. I'm still not really over it, and it makes looking back on the year there's like points I remember of when I was recording things, and I can exactly pinpoint the day that it actually happened. And for those of you who know, the BC Physiophile video, I covered BC Physiophile, that was recorded about 20 minutes before I had heard the bad news. Like, I had set it to upload and everything, so it's like there's this weird like memory hole of just bits and pieces of this year, and I'm trying to put it together. So I'm mostly over a lot of the grief now. It's mostly just moving on, I guess, and living my life. So for those of you who've supported me through that, and some of the devs have reached out and told me things, I thank you more than I could possibly put into words. Thank you. Especially because I'm just some guy on the internet, you know? It feels nice to know there are people who just reach out because they think it's the right thing to do. But, aside from that, we had a really good year for Donk-Zone. I'm pretty optimistic. I want to keep making these, obviously, and nothing's stopping me from making these. But I think I just want to put in more effort. I want to start January just, like, making a ton of these things, covering things. I want to do more with the travel logs. I want to do more with just generally creating real things, edited things, not just, you know, first impressions. So hopefully this is a start. We'll see if I can get past my work ethic. I'm still struggling with the like every mid-20s guy. Can't even speak on this. I'm struggling with motivation and just living my life, you know. It's hard to make things. Even if it's like slop, it's hard to make things. So, you know, hopefully I'll get over myself. So I guess formally, goals for next year. I want to make more stuff, and by that I mean more travel logs, more edited stuff. I want to start producing things that aren't just Let's Plays, I guess. I mean, I enjoy the first impressions because it's like a highlight of a thing I found that people might not see, but I want to find a way to get, like, constructive criticism in there. Like, if it's not the travel logs, I want to figure out a way to get some sort of, like, here's my first impression, here's some of my thoughts, here's some things that you could or couldn't do, and recommendations or whatever. Because I feel like that's helpful for the devs. The one trend I've noticed is that even on the videos like 10 views, a dev will somehow find it and comment and be like, oh wow, thanks for covering this. And it's like, even if I have a negative impression, I want to at least make a video that if a dev sees it, they'll have some sort of takeaway. Whether or not it's like, let's say I'm an asshole and I'm not the target audience and that's completely fucked or whatever, that's fine. I think that's okay. I just want them to have something they can take away. You know what I mean? I want to make better stuff, obviously. Maybe get into more rudimentary animation like this, like you're seeing on the screen. So, I don't know. I say rudimentary because it's just cute. I like it, okay? It's cute. And, third goal is more personal. I just want to exist. I feel like this year has been a fugue state of not existing, of just kind of going through the motions, and for obvious reasons, of course, but just in general, separate to the big life event, is, I don't know, I haven't felt like I'm giving it my all this year, and with 2025 coming around, I hope that it's going to be a good year. I'm optimistic. I hope that it'll be a productive year, not just for Donk-Zone or for the streaming channel, but for me personally. And I hope that you guys will all stick around and we'll get there. But anyway, this was just a quick little Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my life. And I hope next year will be even better. If you guys need to contact me for anything, like I know a lot of developers do watch. If you need to contact me for anything, Discord's right there. You can email me. I'll read it. I'll check it. You know what I mean? I might not always respond, but I will at least look at it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Thank you, and goodbye. I hope I'll see you next year, and everything will be nice and comfy and cozy. Goodbye. Bye. Look, I'm fading. Ah. Ah.